Welcome to How to Make Electric Football Fun and Exciting, Part 2, Running a Play. Once you've got your offense and your defense set up, and you've done your audible and no one's offsides, you can start running the play using the remote control play action controller. You push the button on the side and you make the players go, and you can adjust the speed with this dial, make it go faster, make it go slower, or you can adjust the speed during the buzz. First, we'll demonstrate a basic run play. The quarterback automatically receives the snap at the beginning of the play, unless the offense declares otherwise and does a direct snap to a running back or some other person between the hash marks. So for now, we'll just do a direct snap to the running back and see what happens. Here he gets tackled by touching the base of an opponent, so he's down there. There are a few ways that a ball carrier is tackled or his forward progress is stopped. Either he touches the base of an opponent, he goes out of bounds, he falls over, or if he turns around and goes farther back than 2 yards in the other direction, you measure it from where his forward progress was. If he gets tackled by 2 players simultaneously, that's a fumble, and we'll get to that later. Broken tackles. If a defensive player has fallen over, they can't make a tackle, so a runner can push through him. You could also add a rule where the back of the defensive player's base is considered a broken tackle. So if he hits the back of the base, it's not a tackle yet. The adjust. The offense is allowed to use one adjust phase at any time during the play to change the direction of a player or to swap out their quarterback. I'll demonstrate. Direct snap to the running back here. Alright, since he hasn't been tackled yet, you can use your one adjust now to rotate him in any direction and have him cut downfield. At that point, the defense can react by rotating and adjusting any of their players that are not touching an opponent. Since he's touching these guys, he can't move, but since he's touching his own guy, he can move. So he can rotate, he can't, he can, they're touching. So now we roll the play again, and he's tackled there. Fumble protocol. If the ball carrier is tackled or touched by 2 or more defending players simultaneously, a fumble is declared. You then take one of these little felt balls that comes with the game and drop it from 1 inch above the fumbler's head and see where it lands. Then you can adjust or rotate any and all players who are not already touching an opponent towards the ball to try to recover the fumble. The play is rolled, and in this case, he recovered the fumble. If the ball bounces out of bounds, it's spotted from where the guy fumbled the ball. Passing. When the offense wants to do a passing play, he snaps it to the quarterback, and then he has up to 3 buzzes until he has to make a decision. Those buzzes can be of any length or any speed, but only 3 buzzes until he has to decide whether to pass or run or throw it away. So here's the first buzz. Okay, we're looking for people to get open. Second buzz. He's getting close to being sacked. Third buzz. Okay. The quarterback must now decide whether to run the ball, throw a pass, or throw it away and take an incompletion. Looking downfield, you can see the eligible receivers are here, 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 and this guy way over here. Now this is where the pass measuring stick and the pass markers come into play. The measuring stick is basically just a straw with color codes, and the pass markers I made from upside down water sprinkler filters with putty in the bottom so they don't fall over as easily, and twisty ties around the top at different lengths. Use the passing stick to measure the distance between the quarterback's head and the eligible receiver. If they're in the red zone, use the red marker, green, green, blue, And if they're beyond the blue, use the white one, not to exceed 60 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. If the eligible receiver is closer than the red on the measuring stick, it's considered an automatic completion or a handoff. You just can't hand it off forward once you're past the line of scrimmage. Those handoffs must be backwards. So now using the measuring stick, we can see how far away each receiver is from the quarterback. He is a blue, this guy is a blue, this guy is a green, also a green, and he's a green. When placing the pass marker, you must put the tip of the twisty tie directly over the head of the eligible receiver. Now, since he's right there and can defend that pass, you can use your one adjust to turn him and have the pass go this way instead. But in this case, I might choose to do the shorter green pass. Since these guys were both green, they're both eligible for the green. So I can turn him towards it, and I can also turn him towards it, and hopefully one of them will catch it. Then the defense can react by adjusting all of their non-engaged players and try to get the interception. They can all spin and head towards it. Now, let's see who's going to catch it. Oh, that was close. I just looked at the replay for that last one, and it looked like the defender and the offensive guy touched the pass marker with their bases at the same time. Simultaneous catch goes to the offense. I like to record every single play from directly above so that you can review it and challenge if necessary. Like, what just happened there? I just reviewed the footage and it looks like number 89's base touched the pass marker first, so he would have gotten the interception. If the receiver touches the pass marker and is simultaneously tackled by two more defenders, like so, it's considered incomplete because it's a simultaneous catch and fumble without a football move. When the offense is trying to complete the pass, if it looks like the defense is about to intercept it, like so, the offense can stop the buzz and declare an incomplete pass, thus ending the play. But there is a 3 buzz limit for catching a pass, so you can't do this. So if no one catches it after those 3 buzzes, it's considered an incomplete pass. If an ineligible receiver touches the pass marker first, it's an incomplete pass. If a fallen player touches the pass marker, the ball is still in play. If the pass marker falls over, it's incomplete. If the pass marker falls over onto an eligible receiver, it's complete. If a defender pushes a receiver into the pass marker, like so, it's complete. Unless 2 people at the same time push him into the pass marker, then it's a fumble, drop, incomplete. Pass interference. There's no pass interference in this game per se. It's more like preventive PI. The rule is that if an offensive receiver is here and a defensive player is here, when the defensive player adjusts, they must aim their base directly at the pass marker or away from any receivers. They can't aim their base anywhere that would intersect with the path of the receiver. That would be pass interference. So if the defender is aiming at the pass marker and just happens to run into the receiver, that's just good defense. That's where the directional players come in handy because they can aim at the pass marker but then try to turn into the receiver. It's a gamble though because they're a bit slower and they might miss entirely. Pass reception playthrough. Once you get good at passing, you can add the pass reception playthrough. Instead of stopping the play after a catch, you can use a continuous buzz to play through or keep going, using the pass marker itself as a blocker. But take care, because it also increases the risk of throwing an interception. Here is a good example of how the pass reception playthrough worked in a real game. This concludes part 2, running and passing plays. Next, we'll focus on special teams, special plays, and special rules.